Hey coin collectors, and welcome to DC Coin World International Coin Channel. And look at this, we've got the $1 coin from Australia. This is a 1995 Mob of Roos reverse. And let's flip it over and see what the front or obverse has on it. And of course it has Queen Elizabeth II. It says Australia here, 1995. And she's wearing the King George IV state diadem. Now if we look at this diadem or crown, we see that it has these kind of arrangements here, and it's like, what are those? Well, the first thing that you see down here, these are all pearls. This crown was actually commissioned in 1820 for about over 8,000 pounds by King George IV. It has diamonds and all kinds of jewels in it. I think it has 1,333 diamonds or 320 carats worth of diamonds. And then it has this design here, and it has the cross here. They call them cross pate, and there's 4 of these around the crown. And then there's these little floral arrangements here, and these are kind of cool and maybe my favorite part of them. It has roses, thistles, and shamrocks in this little floral arrangement here. So see the shamrock right there at the tip? See the rose at the top, the thistle on the side. We don't see the Welsh leek in here, but essentially these are the symbols of the United Kingdom. The thistle from Scotland, shamrock from Northern Ireland, the rose from the Tudor rose from England. And as I said, we don't have the Welsh leek in this one. However, that is one of the newer or more current symbols. So it says Australia 1995. Of course, it's Queen Elizabeth facing to the right. She's wearing this, another, probably a huge pearl here, but I don't know that. And then she's wearing a necklace. If we tip it up on the side, we see that it is an interrupted rim here. So it has the milled rim on it, but it has spaces, and then it has rimming on it. So if you go around, there are 7 of those as you go around the outside. 7 short segments here, or smooth segments, and then 7 reeded segments of 11 grooves each. These aren't going to be identifying it. This is not a coin that anybody's going to counterfeit, I don't believe. If they do, they won't make much money on it. It's an aluminum bronze coin. It weighs about 9 grams. If we get to the back, though, it's just spectacular. This, of course, is a Stuart Devlin design. Oh, I should tell you who designed this here. And this, of course, is not the first portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. It's the 3rd portrait, the Raphael David Makhlouf portrait. And we see the R, the D, and the M down here under her neck. That's the Raphael David Makhlouf 3rd portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. And then if we get to the back, we see this Mob of Roos $1 that Stuart Devlin designed. And it's just amazing how you can see the kangaroos kind of circling around with the big one in the front. The one separating his tail, dollar, D-O-L-L-A-R, not a dollar symbol, but an Australian dollar. Now, this replaced the Australian paper dollar, and it just worked really, really well. Why the United States has so much trouble replacing their paper dollar, we're not sure, but in Australia, it worked. In fact, it worked so well that they worked up to the $2 coin, and this is, of course, a $2 coin with an Australian elder on the back, and the Southern Cross here, and some native plants from Australia. That's a $2 coin. So Australia went right away from the bills and went to the $1 and $2 coins. And this particular one, called the Mob of Roos, was first made in 1985. And this particular front or obverse of the particular 3rd portrait was made until 1998. Now, 1995, they didn't make that many of them, but it's not a very valuable coin. They made 21.422 million. It's probably worth $1.50. It's a general circulation coin. If you're looking for a more expensive 1995, what you need to do is look for a back that has Banjo Patterson on it. And of course, Banjo Patterson sang and wrote Waltzing Matilda, and that's a $1 commemorative, the Banjo Patterson, and it's probably worth about $3 to $4. And then if you're looking for a really, really, really expensive 1995 coin, you can buy the silver non-circulating coin from 1995. It's 0.999 silver, I believe, and it's worth $30 or so in silver alone. But that coin is very hard to get, and of course it never circulated. So a lot of times. Oh, the other thing about the Waltzing Matilda coin was that there's a number of mints in Australia. There are the Canberra Mint, the Brisbane Mint, the Melbourne Mint, and the Sydney Mint. And the Waltzing Matilda coin was made at all four mints. So if you're looking for a coin from 1995, look for the Waltzing Matilda. Don't ignore the Mob of Roos, because people love these around the world. Collectors love these, even though it's only worth $1 plus $1.50 maybe in US. You can probably get more than that, and you can certainly get a lot of satisfaction from having these coins because they are just so cool. And Stuart Devlin did some amazing Australian coin designs. All right, well, that's all we have from DC Coin World International Coin Channel. We'd love to have you subscribe to our channel and leave any comments you might have in the comments section.